So I admit I'm a Kanye stan. I think he's the greatest artist of our generation. He's this generation's Michael Jackson.
Mhm.
And anybody out there who don't believe can argue with your mama, not me, because I stand on that. So one of my favorite Kanye lines, and just tying it into debate, he says, "You can let the dream killers kill your self-esteem, or use arrogance as esteem to power your dream."
Yeah.
So like with that, I feel like that kind of ties into the remember who fronted.
Mm-hmm.
So like, do you have, and you don't have to say names, although it'd be more entertaining, but do you have any stories about, like, you know, people that fronted in a negative way where you just keep that in your mind, like, all right, I'm gonna use this as motivation because we're gonna come back around.
At the end of the day, I think that I think the hardest part about, like, sometimes my journey is, like, I feel like sometimes, and I think a lot of people on the back end, they kind of look at it. I was on Nike's front yard. Like, I was, like, my first viral sneaker design was a Nike. I was, you know, the first people I showed it to worked for Nike. I was, if you could follow, like, the itinerary of some of them trips that me and my friends used to take to Portland, like, man, it was a 8:15 to 8:45, 9:30 to 10:30. It was a 11:45 to 1 p.m. lunch. It was a 2 to 3:30 with Jordan Brand, and then it was a dinner with. I remember, man, I had a dinner with, like, Nike Sportswear. Sportswear is like the category that does, like, retro basketball sneakers. Like, a lot of times when people see, like, certain things come back, they think it's still basketball. Like, nah, that's lifestyle. That's Barclays and Air Forces. That's lifestyle. So it was like friends from, like, Jordan Brand and friends from like lifestyle. Like, at the same dinner table, we eating Mediterranean food. They ordering octopus and they ordering stuff like that. And then, like, it's not that I have any bad blood or anything like that, but it's like, how did nobody see it?
Right.
Like, and I think that that's the thing that I kind of think about to myself. Like, of course, like, Nike was working with people like Bari or Virgil or just certain things, of people that, like, they're like, all right, we already have people like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't need more people like this. And we got Sean Weatherspoon and we got this person and we got this person. Like, we don't need more. But it's like, to me, it was like, all I used to kind of ask for was like, I don't want a job. How do I make my own shoe? I don't, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that do it, but yeah, at the end of the day, another company, a lesser known company, lesser budget, probably the smallest budget in the whole sneaker industry, like, gave me an opportunity and I won shoe of the year. So it's like, it's probably like, is it like a pie? Who feels the pie in the face moment? It can't be me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so I kind of think about it like that, in the sense of, like, I took all the meetings, I took all of this, and, you know, of course, it was people staying in touch. They may send you a pair of Jordans, they may send you some shoes, but everybody knew what I was asking for, and they knew what I was trying to do. And, like, you know, another company gave me an opportunity, and, you know, it goes without saying, their trajectory has changed in the last 12 months.
So has Nike reached back out since its success?
To me, I think it's a real cold war when it comes to that. Like, it's the people behind the scenes that are, like, they'll still let you know they're rooting for you. They'll still let you know that they're not decision makers, because a lot of them aren't. A lot of them aren't the people that could bring in people and stuff like that. But some of them are. Yeah. Some of them really are. But I do think that there's a lot of top, like, my friends hit me up a lot and they'd be like, yeah, this person called me about you, or this person called me about you. But they also know, like, you know, you just imagine the kind of resentment or, like, kind of attitude I'm gonna have towards that stuff. Right. People probably already feel it, and I think that it's different when you go outside and you kind of see how the world is, and, like, it's kind of like a relationship. Like, if I was loyal to you and I was doing this, and I go out there and the world shows me something, like, of course I'm gonna come back. I'm not gonna let you talk crazy to me. Mm-hmm. So I just think that it's kind of like that. I think that people hit me up a lot from behind the scenes, and they're proud of me, and people watching you, and today people was talking about you, and you was on this presentation and this and that. But, man, ain't nobody trying to really do nothing about it. Like, right. I'm not gonna lie, act like, yeah, somebody said this, somebody said that, because they didn't. Yeah. And I tell myself all the time, like, the craziest thing about it, like, if I was still sitting on my hands waiting for that Nike call, I'll still be sitting on my hands. Like, just because it's like, sometimes you really gotta jump on opportunities to prove yourself.